welcome back to my channel. So I see for today we actually have a new visitor. So I think let's first actually have a look who it is. Of course, the first one is to the other NPCs before I do that. See, it pays off to have extra shells in your pocket, because now I could actually complete a quest for John finally after like day 2 of not being able to complete it. It's quite a relief to actually do that. So I think today is like one of those days where I'm just going to take it a bit slower today and like just see what we do today. Don't have anything specifically planned. I am a little more on the tired side, so that's why I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, and I'm just going to play and enjoy the game for a bit. So we need to get a fly for Fletch. And again, I think that's one of those bugs you see them like everywhere. So this is the NPC for the museum. So Theodore. The name Theodore always reminds me of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So Theodore is always my favorite. So so that's what immediately what I think of when I see the name Theodore. Alright, so okay, let's see if he actually has a. Oh, we can actually give our bugs and our fishery. So now I'm wondering, like, we haven't built the museum yet, and I'm giving them to him now. So I'm wondering if he keeps them, and then when the museum is built, they already automatically in the museum, or if we then have to redo it. I suppose it's something we need to check out. But I think before we can actually build the museum, I still need to pay off the debt for the grocery store. So then So let's see if we can make some more money and actually just work towards that goal. You can see I'm tired because as I'm trying to fish, my reaction time is too slow. say, there's something so relaxing about fishing in a game. Especially if you catch them, then then it's easy going. But if you keep failing, obviously it gets a bit frustrating. But as far as fishing goes, or the mini game fishing in these kind of games, this one is actually quite alright. For a second there it looked like one giant rock, but it's just three like clustered together. I have to say, finding these drums never gets old. I'm still as excited as the first time I saw them, so... Ah! And I think this was the butterfly that we were looking for like 2 episodes ago for John. And see, like I said, like, when we don't need it and we're not looking for it, that's when it comes along. And of course my pockets are full. Trying to see if there's anything I can get rid of. I didn't make it easy for myself by piling it on top of the other stuff anyway. I'll come back for it at some point. I think I probably should have sold the items to John first before we left out to get the fly we're actually looking for Fletch, which we've now actually caught, and now my pockets are full. So what can I sacrifice? Yeah, I can always come back for the shoot, so I'll mark it on the map like I usually do. And then we can just come back and get it. I think I should head back, sell a couple of stuff and actually just complete the quest for Fletch. And then possibly come back for the items. That time for just opening a drum. At least, well, these things fit in my pocket. I have to say, I do hope we get the ability to make the vehicle soon. I still don't know how we're going to do that, but I'm sure there's an NPC that has to come along for us to be able to have the ability to either build vehicles or buy vehicles. Nothing getting distracted and going on a side quest. It's always like every time I think I know I'm going in the right direction, I'm like, oh, like you don't need to look at the map, you can just keep going. I I end up further away than I thought I was, and then I have to now backtrack again and just get actually look where I'm going. So it looks pretty straightforward, I just need to go straight enough. So let me first do the quest fletch and then I'm going to sell my items. Okay, so I actually think I first want to see, before I sell anything to John, if there's anything we can give to Theodore. Ah yes, and the fish, you also wanted for the quest. Again, I really do hope the bugs and the fish that I'm giving him end up in the museum and it's not just like a wasted effort right now. But even if it is, it's still okay. Like it's not like they're difficult to catch. It's not like we found anything super rare. So we've actually made quite a bit of money just now. It was actually really nice. So I was looking at this metal detector and I think it's similar to the drums, so I'm going to go get it because the items we find in the drums are very useful, and obviously I think we need them for quite a few things. So I'm gonna give it a go. And I'm going to replace some of my tools because they are before breaking point. And because tomorrow is Sunday and John is closed, I'd rather be prepared. I think for the deco items I can just put them in the tent and it should look fine. Oh, it's quite large. I was not expecting the plant to be so large. I'll just put it in the corner here. So unfortunately the dresser is sticking out of the tent, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's getting a bit crowded in here, but again it's at least it's extra storage, so you know we always need that. So I'm not going to complain about extra storage space. So I'm just looking at where we left the stuff, so I can go back and get it. And before I forget. But as a side track, I'm going to pick up a flower. I love it that emo is like stuck in the wall. Hello, just followed me up onto the block I just put down for for me to get up. My character looks as tired as I feel. And also doesn't help that I'm surrounded by sleepy kittens. So I don't know if anyone knows of the effect, but like for me and my husband, we always have this. It's like this phenomena. It's like if we're surrounded by cats and our cats are so sleepy, we usually feel really tired and like want to go and take a nap too. And we just call it it's the kitten effect, because if they want to sleep, they sort of infect everyone around them to be calm and sleeping. However, when they have the zoomies, you better beware, because you will become sort of collateral damage. We have been run over early mornings because they decided, oh no, that now is like the best time to start galloping around the house. And I literally been drop kicked to the face by one of the kittens before, because they decided they were going to have like a rumble on top of us. And my husband is like so good, like he will literally just roll over and ignore it, like he can sleep through anything. But it's always me that suffers through these kind of things. So anyway, I was collateral damage the one morning, and I tell you something, like a cat drop kicking you to the face, no matter how small it is, it hurts. But I'm also sure it looked funny as all. kind of look like these kangaroos have zoomies, but they obviously are running for their lives. So I'm just going to place the flower here. I don't have a pot plant or anything yet, but I do just want to start collecting them as I see them and then just placing them somewhere. So yeah, I mean it's like I said before, I'm not too fussed about what it looks like right now. I just as I find something that I like, I'll pick it up and like place it to somewhere, and then I can always change my mind later. I have like so many banana trees now. Still not sure like how big I'm actually going to make it. So I did this again where I didn't pick up the grass. And, if I'm just going to complete it with like another 2 bananas here, and then it's like a full row. Well, but anyway, we'll see. Not quite sure how you would pronounce that that fruit, but out of all the trees, I think that one is my favorite. Just because I love blue and the fruit is a color blue. And sort of also the shape of the fruit that I like very much. So I'm actually kind of wondering like what we can build and like what we should build first. But like I said, a lot of things need nails, and like that's a good thing. I've actually been sort of mining the tin ore, because we're going to need it for a lot of things. But I think what would be cool is like to build a bridge first, but I'm just trying to see like which would be like the cheapest resources first and something, because I think this is like part of the dailies that we need to complete. So I'm just looking. I mean, a rowboat would be cool too, like just to get around faster. But I don't think I have enough materials for that just yet. Can you guess what I need all the planks for? at a bridge. Anyway, so I just want to look at what this flooring actually looks like. Just have a thing. So anyway, so yeah, so I had to craft like 2 items to complete the dailies, and that was basically the cheapest resources I could use. But let's have a look. When placing them down, what it actually looks like. I'm very curious to see like how big the bridge is. Although it's probably not a good idea to place the bridge during the night. But let's have a look. I just want to plant this last wattle seed. It's like 3 tiles and then there's trees in the way. But it's a pity, like looking at it now, that the edges doesn't go underneath the general store or the actual tent. So there's always going to be like a little like a line of grass, and like, I mean, I understand like it's probably difficult to code that, to have that in, like to make the hitbox like sort of cover each other. But it would have been nice because I don't know about you, but for me it's a little bit irritating if there's like one little line and it's supposed to look like the path is coming out of the general store or the tent. Sort of like breaks that that visual illusion. So I'm going to try to see does it work with my tent. If I, because it looks like you can literally place it right up against the tent, but it won't allow me to do it. So I probably look like a crazy person right now because I'm just trying to place it down, but it's not working. And I was trying to see if there was like a way that I could basically glitch it, and obviously I could not. That's fine. I'll add a little surface area here. And then eventually I'll probably move the dirt in the middle here and just carry on with the pathway. But I mean, I do like the way the tiles look. So like the path actually looks really, really cute and like very neat and everything. So I'm actually quite happy with that. Let's have a look at the bridge. So it does actually fit, so that's actually really nice. And I just want to get this rock out of the way because otherwise I'm going to be so annoyed like the way that it looks. Yeah, so now we have a bridge. We no longer have to swim across to get to the other island. So that's actually really cool. So probably can build like a few more other bridges to get to the either side of the other islands, which will look like really, really cool. And you know what's coming. It wouldn't be that part of the evening if I didn't start cooking food. think what I'll do is that I'll keep the meat for myself, so like I can for stamina rebuilding and for health and that. But then I'll still stick to just cooking the food and selling that because that's what gives us the most amount of money so far. But yeah, so I think this is a good time to end the episode. Yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't as exciting. I was really tired, but I just thought I'd still do some recording and like take you guys along with me. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, watching me just have a chill day in Dinkum. And yeah, if you haven't watched any of my other episodes and this is the first time watching a video, please do go ahead and watch the previous episodes. I've got like a whole series of Dinkum, and obviously I'm going to continue it, even if it is just for myself. But thank you for watching and see you in the next one.